This is Brother Johnny Embry, and we have Scott Brown here.
Great. Last time I was here, I think I was with my daughter in a basketball game.
What's the first item on your legislative agenda?
Well, I think it's a little premature to talk about that. I'm just wanting to get a courtesy call, meet some of the folks from the delegation, and obviously miss the majority of the
Sorry.
just want to get a lay of the land and then settle down.
Do you have the signatures you need to be seated?
Yeah, I'm not anticipating any problem with seating. I think the delegation wants to be seated, and I spoke to Reed. Didn't seem to think there was any issues, and there's certainly no issues in Massachusetts, so I'm anticipating sometime this week.
So you'll return next week?
I would think so. That seems to be the indication.
Do you think the Republicans will have to operate a little bit differently now that you're here and you have the 41st vote in Congress?
Well, I think everybody's the 41st vote, and I don't think it's just Republicans. I think there's a sense that not only in Massachusetts but around the country that the backroom deals and lack of transparency and lack of just solving problems is getting old, and they want us to get to going with the people's business.
Are you comfortable with that image of the party of no, or would you like to work with Democrats more on legislation?
Well, obviously you don't know me very well, but I'm from Massachusetts. We have 85% of the delegation is Democrat, and I've got a history of working across party lines and trying to do the same thing here. It's no different, just obviously on a larger scale.
You cut a robocall for Senator McCain. Is that the role that you're going to take on, not just being the junior senator from Massachusetts, but being a real activist for your party across the country?
Well, Senator McCain's a special man. It's somebody I've known long before this, and he was the first person when I came down here said, you know, I'm with you. He wrote me a check and wished me well, gave me a hug, and I'm happy, I'm honored to return the favor.
Senator Brown, yesterday the President said in an interview that he's going to continue on the policy portion of it, but maybe he needs to do a better job communicating what he's doing, not changing. Do you think maybe he's taking the wrong message from your race?
No, listen, when I spoke to the President, we had a lot of laughs, and I told him he has to keep his sense of humor, because you need to, even me, I mean, even in my acceptance speech, you know, I joke around because, you know, I'm a regular guy, and I have a sense of humor. That's one of the things that kind of insulates me from a lot of the negativity. So, you know, I agree with him on a few things. I think he's done a great job with North Korea and how to handle that. You know, the war in Afghanistan, I thought he's done a very nice job. The simple fact that he had the guts to step back, analyze the situation, and then make the determination that we need to finish the job and provide the tools and resources for our soldiers to do just that. That was great. So, you know, the health care bill, which you're probably thinking about, for Massachusetts, it wasn't good. To think that we would pay higher taxes and have a $500 billion in cuts and basically be subsidizing places like Nebraska when we already have 98% of our people insured. We have a very good plan. It didn't make sense.
But as a senator, you're also
I'll take you in a minute.
just as a senator, you're also going to be thinking about the whole country and not just Massachusetts.
Of course.
Given that, do you think it is your responsibility to perhaps work with Democrats, work with the president, if they are thinking about a smaller, scaled-back health care bill? Would you be willing to look at that?
Well, I look at every bill, and I plan to look at every bill and make a rational decision. My first interest would certainly be Massachusetts, but I've always said that everybody deserves, you know, some form of coverage, and whether it's but I was not in favor of the one-size-fits-all. I'm more of a states' rights person to think like we did. You know, we actually, you know, looked at it. We had a free enterprise, no new taxes. It was a competitive plan. We have, you know, some of the best hospitals and teaching hospitals, doctors, nurses in the world. That's why people come to Massachusetts. So maybe we can allow the states to come up with their own plan and use the federal government to incentivize them in some way.
Last question.
Senator McCain has said that you should scrap this health care bill, start over, no more backroom deals. Do you agree with Senator McCain? Should they start over?
I think people have lost confidence. I think that's evidenced by the fact that you know, they're talking right now about that. In Massachusetts, it wasn't the only issue. It was certainly an important issue, but you know, the taxing and spending not only locally in Massachusetts but here in Washington. The fact that there seems to be no transparency, and the backroom deals, people are outraged by that. And just do everything above board. This is what this place is about. This is the best place in the world when it comes to solving problems, and we've kind of lost our way.
All right, thanks everybody. We got to go upstairs.
Mr. Brown,
We'll see you upstairs. We'll take
Mr. Brown,
questions upstairs.
the Lord bless you. We're praying for you, sir.
Right this way, guys.
Senator, do you think